Students, in this video we will continue the employee training method. So yesterday we discussed about on the job training. So today now we are going to learn about off the job training. Okay, so on the job training means we give the training in our employee in their working place or in on their environment. We give the training. Okay, so off the job training means so away from the workplace we are going to give the training, that is a off the job training. So off the job training is the training method wherein the workers or employees learn the job role away from the actual work floor. So in other words, training which is carried out away from your normal place of work. So that is a off the job training. So here many methods are there. We are going to study one by one. The first method is a lecture method. So under this method, trainees are educated about concept, theories, principles, and application knowledge are in any particular areas. Okay. So in this method, they are teaching about theory, principles, application of knowledge in the particular area. And trainer may be generally drawn from. So the trainer came from the colleges, university, consultancy, institution, manufacturing concern, and union, etc. So they impart training effectively by their theoretical skills. So the theoretical means public speech. In Tamil, it's called சொற்பொழிவு. So knowledge and practical knowledge using audio visual tools. Okay, so here the trainer using their theoretical skills and knowledge, the practical knowledge using audio visual tools. That is the lecture method. And a group discussion method. So in this method, the employees are divided into small groups, and each group they selected one head. Okay, and that group they discussed about one topics and give their solution. Okay, through the head, and that solution discussed with the other groups also. And the finally moderator will give final solution after listening to deliverant viewpoints. There is a group discussion method. Okay, so group of people participate and discuss particular subject or one topic. Under this method, participants are divided into various groups. So they were provided a particular issue for the deliberation. So deliberation means discussion, and each group has to prepare solution. After the deep discussion with their group members, the group leader has to present the solution, okay, into the audience, so which will be discussed or deliberated by the other groups. And finally, moderator will give the solution after listening to divergent viewpoints. Okay, and case study method. So trainees are described a situation which stimulate their interest to find solution. So here the trainee describe the situation to the employees and ask them to find a solution, and they have to use their theoretical knowledge and the practical knowledge, and finally they should find out the solution. And there is no single solution to the problem. It may vary depending upon viewpoint of trainees. Okay, in short, the purpose of case study method is to make trainee apply their knowledge. Okay, so here the trainees are described the situation, ask them to find a solution. Okay, using their knowledge they have to find out the solution. That is a case study method. Role play method. So in this method, employee asked to play like a salesman or customer or management or union leaders ask like that. They have to ask them to act. Okay, so under this method, trainee or explain the situation and assign their role. So they have to act out the role assigned to them without any rehearsal. There are no pre-prepared dialogues, thus they have to assume role and play role without any preparation. So this is the role play method. And finally, moderator observing the role and play give his views to role players. So next is seminar conference method. So this method enables the trainee to listen to lecturer or talk delivered on specific topics. So and provide the opportunity to participate, to interact with the speaker and get their doubt. Okay, so here the trainer asks the employee to participate in the paper presentation with the audio visual, and they share their rich experience at the seminar through their papers. Okay, the paper presentation means if you submit your project note, no, so like that the employee prepare their details report and to submit to the seminars, and like a doctor conference, sales conference, etc. So this is one of the oldest method, but still a favorite training method. And a field trip method. So your field trip or field work or training in the field is a journey to undertake by a group of employees or trainees to place away from their actual workplace. So from their actual workplace, they are taking to the field. So that is a field trip method. So in other words, trainees are taken to actual workplace to gain expose and knowledge. So they are explained to the process by supervisor or manager of the faculty to visited by the participant. So they are free to clarify their doubt from the organization expert. So this method helps the trainee to strengthen their theoretical knowledge obtained in a classroom environment by a practical expose. And visitable training method. So this is a training of employee in an environment similar to actual workplace. So environment artificially created for the training purpose. Okay. So in this picture, you can understand the pilot learn how to drive a flight. Okay, this is not a original flight. So they prepared for the training. They prepare this environment. So through that we can avoid unnecessary damages. Okay, so this type of training is given to avoid any damage or loss to machinery in the actual place by trainees and avoid disturbing the normal workflow in the actual place. It's given to the driver, pilot, space scientist, etc. And e-learning method. E-learning is the use of technological process to access a traditional classroom or office. So e-learning is also often referred to as online learning or web-based training. So e-learning training courses can save lakhs and lakhs of rupees because so once we recorder we can use number of times we can, so cost wise it is reduce our cost. Okay, so under this type of web-based training is anywhere and anytime we can pass our information through the net. So that is a e-learning method. And demonstration training method. So this method is visual display of how something works or how to do something. So a demonstration involves something by reason or proof, explaining or making clear by use of examples or experiments. As an example, trainers show the trainee how to perform or how to do the particular task. So that is a demonstration training method. Programmed instruction method. So under this method, the subject matter to be learned in the presented in a series of units. These units are arranged from simple to complex level. Okay, so the unit arranged to simple to complex level. It consists of three parts. So first one, presenting factor and a new knowledge and a question and answers. So trainee has to read the unit, understand the concept, and take part in self-evaluation exercise. So like a book. So the first they give elaborated details. The trainee has to read the unit and understand the concept and take a part in the self-evaluation exercise in the book. But we have exercise, no? So like that you have to self-evaluate it, and the system provide feedback on the accuracy of the response given by trainee. So on the successful completion of each and every unit, so he or she will go to subsequent level. Okay, so one unit completed means we can go for the next unit, next level. Okay, so if they do not forget the information, they follow allowed to go to the next step for learning. So programmed instruction is made available in the printed form, that is a books, table, interactive video and other formats. Okay, and so now we are going to discuss about difference between the on the job training and off the job training. What is the meaning? So the employee learned the job in the actual work environment, that is a on the job training. So off the job training means, So they are away from the workplace, away from the different environment. They are going to learn the job. That is of the job training. Cost, it is the cheapest to carry out, because they in the workplace they are learn the job, so no need to spend any amount. But it requires on the off the job training, it requires expenses like a separate training room, specialized resources like a projectors, okay, and location. So at the workplace, it's away from the workplace. Suitable for manufacturing and production related job, okay. And off the job training means the mostly important managerial and production related jobs, okay. Approach, so the practical approach, that is a off the job training is the theoretical approach, okay. So the practical approach means here we can use our machine directly, and off the job training they only teach about their theory, okay. Principles, learning by performing and learning by acquiring knowledge in the off the job training, okay. Carried out, it is carried out by experienced employee. Off the job training which is provided by the expert, okay. See, in the working place we have experienced employee, through them we teach our employee, okay. That we can carry it out from the experienced staff. In the off the job training, experts came from the college, university, no. So training which is provided by the expert. So on the job training deals with the training is very relevant and the practical dealing with the day-to-day requirement of job. So off the job training, it can more easily deal with a group of workers at the same time. And work disturbance, so here work disturbance and noise are there, because in the working place already today day-to-day work is going on there, so it will be disturb the training. And off the job training there is no distraction, because the trainee away from the working environment, okay. So method on the job training, so what are the method? We teach their employee coaching, job rotation, apprentice mentoring, understudy, and job instruction and committee. So like that we have to teach to our employee. In the off the job training, you can use your role play, seminar, lecturers, and field trip. Like that we can give the training to our employees. So this is the difference between the on the job training and off the job training. Benefit of the organization, it improves the skill of employees and enhance productivity and profitability of the entity, okay. If we are teaching proper way to our employee, we can increase our production, through that we can get the profit, okay. It reduces the wastage of material and idle time, okay. As if we teach them to use our resources, so they can use without wastage, they are using their our material or resources in good manner. It exposes employee to latest trend, so we are teaching latest technology, about the latest technology, so that is the benefit of the organization. It minimizes that time of supervision, so once we teach, no, we no need to supervise them, okay. It reduces the frequency of accident at workplace and consequent compensation payment. And it reduces labor turnover of employee. Turnover means job rotation, it will be reduced. It improve union and management relations. Next, benefits to the employees. So what are the benefit? They can get it through the training. It adds to the knowledge, skill, and competency of employee. It enables him to gain promotion or achieve career advancement in the quick time. If you give the training, they can go for next level. And it improve the employee productivity. It enhances the moral of the employee. And employee get higher earning through incentive and rewards. Okay. And it build up the confidence of employee by changing his attitude positively toward to work. So it enables him to observe safety practices voluntarily during his engagement in dangerous operation. So these are the benefit to the employee. And benefit of customers. So customer can get the better quality product, okay, and service, and customers get innovative products. So new product and get it through that training. We are giving the training to the employee. We can get the innovative product and value added or future rich product. Okay, so these are the benefit of training. Okay, thank you students. Thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you on next video. Thank you.